Let me quote from Time magazine about the character you'll portray. A hypocrite, a braggart, a coward, and a misogynist. A grasping, rude, vain person who's also hilarious, the most outrageous character on television. A star who is truly an unsentimental cad.
She lies. I never touched her. I remember that interview.
Slander and libel suits that we face.
Coleman plays the part of Buffalo Bill, host of a television talk show in Buffalo, New York. He's a bit tough on his guests, and that gets him in a bit of trouble.
Congressman Philip Schoenlaw, a pimp in a business suit.
What are you driving at, Carl?
Redneck ignoramus, fat fairy. Here's a good one. I don't care what the jury said, sir. You look like a rapist to me.
Coleman has made a career out of playing the cantankerous, overbearing Claude in several major films, including last summer's movie blockbuster, War Games.
I think we better forget about the lawyer crap until I get a few answers out of you myself.
Judging from the ratings and the reviews, Buffalo Bill may replace Archie Bunker as America's favorite anti-hero.
Dabney, who do you base the character on?
Well, I never meet a person that I don't like, that I don't make a notation about what it is I don't like about that person, and somewhere along the line, hopefully I can integrate that into a part that I play.
Is there a little bit of yourself in this character?
The best part of him is me, I think. That you don't hate this guy. I mean, he's way too vulnerable. He's too big a clod in a certain way for you to dislike, and he's constantly in trouble, and you do pull for him, regardless of what the setup seems to be.
Wasn't it the same thing with Archie Bunker's character?
Yes.
Poking fun.
In a way, I'm not sure whether that's accurate or not. I mean, both are cads. Both have their negative qualities. But Archie, to me, is quietly dangerous. The only reason he's not very dangerous is he doesn't have the power or the influence. But if he did, these are the kind of people we want to steer away from, and the people who cause real trouble in our society. Bill, I'm not real sure how much trouble he causes in a society. I'm not sure how significant or how big an impact he would make on a society, even if he had power.
One of the real strengths of the show is your comedic timing.
I think it's almost akin to something like, and probably very closely related to being musical, say, and having a rhythm. It's all rhythm, that's what it is. It's a rhythm, and it works inside of you, and you know when to say a certain thing, you know when not to, you know how long to wait, and sometimes not to wait.
Do you have any desire, perhaps, to get away from a Buffalo Bill biting type character and portray, let's say, a warm, loving father-type figure?
Yes, yeah. Exactly. It's something like that. Not so much. I wouldn't want it to be restricted to warmth. In other words, that's the trouble with people who, in this business, they play either the warm, goody two-shoes, or they play what I play. They play a person that's not that likable on the surface, at any rate. And what I like to play is people with dimension. That's why this character is interesting, because there are dimensions. Get out of the way, man.
Hey, man.
People are sophisticated in this day and age, that they're used to, and in fact are crying for something a little different. Someone with something of a nature that they know they have within themselves. And we all have these things, colors and depth and layers, in other words. It's not, without mentioning any names, it's not the average family sitcom show.
Right.
To say the least.
Buffalo Bill had a successful run last summer, and after a few months off, the series will be back on NBC this winter.